Good evening and welcome.
We're live.
And as you probably figured out, we're observing Gandhi's birthday. Gandhi Jayanti, it's called. It's a national holiday in India. And it's celebrated also as an International Day of Nonviolence. It's actually tomorrow. So this is the eve of...
Jimmy
What's that?
Carter.
And Jimmy Carter.
Wow.
And he's turning what?
99.
99.
What a guy.
What a guy, really.
Pretty impressive.
Okay. So we're going to begin with an Om Namo chant. Calling upon, tuning into that inner divine presence, inner teacher, inner wisdom. You could call it the Holy Spirit, and that'd be entirely all right. I bow to the subtle divine wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. Here we go. 1, 3. Hopefully the inner teacher heard us. Sing the Gayatri Mantra, I'm sure a chant that Gandhi was very familiar with. May that supreme deity who is inside the heart of the earth, inside life of the sky, inside the soul of heaven, may that one stimulate and illuminate our minds. Om Bhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat
wondering what was going on.
Oh.
One of the chords I played seemed to be similar to what you were playing, but then something else happened. But as Jacob Collier points out, every note works with every other note
Okay.
if you keep them far enough apart.
Well, usually we do a meditation or meta prayer later on in the service. We're going to do that now. Thinking about the call to nonviolence and the call to be a presence of peace in this world, as demonstrated incredibly so by Mohandas K. Gandhi. So we offer this song tonight in that spirit. And a bit of a long introduction, as if you've heard this version before, that Jerry and Marianne will do before we come into the meta part. But here we go.
I cannot turn my eyes, I cannot count the cost of all that has been broken and all that has been lost. I cannot understand the suffering that life brings, war and hate and hunger, and a million other things. Can
be free. Daily word this evening is world peace. Let's go with that. Let's say this together. I enfold myself and all beings in peace. Hold that intention for a moment. I'll say it again. I enfold myself and all beings in peace. The commandment to love your neighbor as yourself is a reminder to me that my neighbor is not only the person living next door. My neighbor is every living being in the world. Just as I want my life to be peaceful, I want the same for my neighbors everywhere. I may not have the authority to sign peace treaties or the power to stop war, but I do have the power of prayer and of love. And when I see images of troubled people or unfortunate events in the world, I send thoughts of love, peace, comfort, and understanding to all involved. It's up to me to love, to envision peace, and to believe in the power of prayer. As I do these things, I am an agent of change, an agent of peace. From the Gospel of Luke, but quoting the Old Testament, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and your neighbor as yourself. Let's say it again together. I enfold myself and all beings in peace. There's a little song about being an agent of change.
What if you could really vote with your heart? Imagine the world a better place because of you. What if we all pause for a moment of peace? What if for a moment all hostility could cease? Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers, what if we all got together and took a moment to breathe with each other to show that we can make things better? Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Broadcasting love is a conscious choice that allows your hurt to mend. So lay down your arms and open up your heart. There is nothing that you have to defend. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. I will hold you in my heart and surround you with love. I will hold you in my heart, in the light we're all made of. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Oh, be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. One more time. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see.
Thank you, Mark. I'm going to read from a passage from the Bhagavad Gita. Gandhi referred to this particular passage as the secret to the art of living. And it's said that he read it every day for more than 40 years. So try to sort of absorb the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi and what these words meant for him. They live in wisdom who see themselves in all and all in them, whose love for the Lord of love has consumed every selfish desire and sense craving, tormenting the heart. Not agitated by grief nor hankering after pleasure, they live free from lust and fear and anger. Fettered no more by selfish attachments, they are not elated by good fortune, nor depressed by bad. Such are the seers. When you keep thinking about sense objects, attachment comes. Attachment breeds desire, the lust of possession, which, when thwarted, burns to anger. Anger clouds the judgment and robs you of the power to learn from past mistakes. Lost is the discriminative faculty, and your life is utter waste. But when you move amidst the world of sense from both attachment and aversion freed, there comes the peace in which all sorrows end, and you live in the wisdom of the self, capital S. The disunited mind is far from wise. How can it meditate? How can it be at peace? When you know no peace, how can you know of joy? When you let your mind follow the siren call of the senses, they carry away your better judgment as a cyclone drives a boat off the charted course to its doom. They are forever free who have broken out of the ego cage of I and mine to be united with the Lord of love. This is the supreme state. Attain thou this and pass from death to immortality.
and from Mahatma Gandhi. For me, truth, satya, is the sovereign principle, which includes numerous other principles. The truth is not only truthfulness in word, but truthfulness in thought also. And not only the relative truth of our conception, but the absolute truth, the eternal principle. That is God. Often in my progress, I have had faint glimpses of the absolute truth, God, and daily the conviction is growing upon me that He alone is real and all else is unreal. A perfect vision of truth can only follow a complete realization of ahimsa, nonviolence. Violence can only be effectively met by nonviolence. The difficulty one experiences in meeting himsa, violence, with ahimsa arises from weakness of mind. Where there is ahimsa, there is infinite patience, inner calm, discrimination between the truth and falsehood, self-sacrifice, and true knowledge.
Someone apparently once asked Mahatma Gandhi what his favorite song was. He said, Om Namah Shivaya. What, I don't know what melody.
There's a few of those.
There's a few of those. I don't know what melody he used, but
We hope he'd like this one.
here's this one. You can go on YouTube and look this version up. It's by Robert Gass and On Wings of Song, and it's 43 minutes long. You just put it on, drift away.
You don't need to go home. Om Namah Shivaya. let's take a few moments and invite any parts of ourselves to come back and be fully present in our bodies and in our minds. Take a couple of deep breaths at your own pace. And feel deeply into your heart. Let's take a few moments to really be present in your heart. And yes, on one level, this is your heart. Only your heart. And yet your heart is connected to everyone in this room. Just allow yourself to open to that. Just allow yourself to go deeper into the deepest, most sacred part of your heart. And notice how the energy of the universe is you. And open your heart to that. And as you open to that, notice if there's any place in your body that you might be feeling some tension. And allow that to relax. Notice any place in your body where you might be feeling some disagreement or pain or hurt. And just allow that energy, that love in your heart to go to that place and to heal it. And now with this light body, this body filled with love that radiates from your heart, reaching out to everyone here in this sanctuary. Reach out beyond. To all the places in your life that need more love. And peace. And notice this is all you have to do. Perhaps a person that you've had conflict with arises. And just notice that they have a heart too. And allow that energy to pass through you and them, in every person, in every being, in every situation. And take another breath. And remember, you are this light. You are this love. In every moment, in every way. Take another breath. And bring that remembrance back. Here and in your entire life.
Looking for a likely suspect to find something to put the offering in. Oh, there we go. Mary. We go through this every time. Yeah,
We should put a big sign.
right.
Did you do this? I lit the candle and unlocked the door this time.
So before we take up the offering, obviously we'll say our offering blessing together, but from finding the place of gratitude, love in our hearts, we say these words together. Divine
Divine
love,
love
flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We are blessed to know that Spirit is our source. Thank you, Father, Lord God. And so it is. Amen.
Amen.
If, of course, if you give online, you can just bless the basket as it goes by. Ready?
Let there be peace in my mind. Let there be peace in the earth.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Peace inside of my mind, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside of my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God is using me. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Peace inside of my heart, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside of my heart, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Peace inside of the earth, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside of the earth, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om.
If there is peace in my mind, there is peace in the earth.
little closing prayer. May we always practice growing consciousness of how we interact with all living beings, humans, animals, and plants alike, respecting the unity of life and reducing our collective suffering as much as we are able. May we recognize that sexism, racism, gender discrimination, classism, ableism are humankind's samskaras, ingrained patterning, serving as systemized frameworks for violence. With this higher awareness, may we override these lower level processes and replace them instead with equality, justice, and peace. May we not forget to heal our own wounds with tender love, strive to halt the cycles of harm within us and around us. May our methods for addressing harm be wise, assertive, and patient. May we find the strength to transform our anger, judgment, and fears into a steady flame for diplomatic problem solving. May we continually cultivate qualities of loving kindness, empathetic joy, compassion, and equanimity, and allow that energy to ripple with gentle persistence into the karmic ocean of earth. Om Shanti Om. So it is. You might want to stand up for this too as a closing.
This is a standard.
Another one great one by Mark.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's not too late. Together we can change the world. Lay the puzzle pieces out, find out what it's all about. Together we can change the world. Can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sail past where it's been charted, roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. With our hands and with our hearts, we can dare to make a start. Together we can change the world. What if we spoke with one voice, knowing that we have a choice? Together we can change the world. Can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sail past where it's been charted, roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Change your mind and change your life. Set aside the fear and strive. Together we can change the world. When we open up our eyes, when we start to realize, together we can change the world. Can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. was
Thank
a
you,
lively
Mark.
version of that.
Great to have you with us, as
That
always.
was a lively version.
So, in 2 weeks, Lee Mirabai Harrington, who's been here twice before, but obviously pre-COVID, is a wonderful, wonderful kirtan chant person who does Buddhist chant. She's very involved with that Buddhist temple down in Woodstock, if you're familiar with it. She very involved with that community. She just came back from a whole big chanting week at Omega Institute. She lives and breathes this stuff all the time, and it's just a pleasure to have her return. So come out, bring other people, and a lot of what she does are really meant to be healing mantras. So come back for that. Okay, that's it. You can go home.